Pakistan's new Punjab blueprint Golden Temple at the heart of ISIS hybrid war plan. A sinister new blueprint by Pakistan's Inter-Services Intelligence ISI, accessed by CNN News 18, aims to destabilize Punjab using a hybrid warfare model that mixes terrorism, psychological operations, digital propaganda, and religious manipulation. Intelligence agencies have confirmed that ISI is reviving tactics reminiscent of the 1980s insurgency period, this time with advanced tools and global collaboration to trigger unrest centered around the Golden Temple. Nan, the core of the new operational blueprint is the tactical and symbolic exploitation of the Golden Temple. Intelligence inputs accessed on July 14, 2025, reveal a renewed push to use the sacred site as both a shield and a trigger. The recent bomb threat email received by the Shromani Gurdwara Parbandhak Committee (SGPC), referencing RDX, points to coordinated efforts by IS-backed groups to provoke mass outrage through calculated targeting of religious sensitivities. Officials warn that any miscalculated action near the shrine could lead to a nationwide standoff, comparable to the events of 1984. The Golden Temple's sanctity makes it difficult to fully police, thereby creating security blind spots that ISI intends to exploit for arms dumps, propaganda filming, and sheltering operatives. The convergence of religious emotion, political symbolism, and lack of surveillance provides ISI with a potent recipe for unrest. Nan, the modern version of this conflict involves far more than guns. The ISI is running a full-spectrum psychological war, from fake bomb threats like those targeting Air India in 2024 to digitally manipulated martyr videos invoking nostalgia and trauma of past violence. Agencies have confirmed the strategic use of AI-generated deepfakes, inflammatory Gurdwara sermons, graffiti campaigns, and calls for referendums, creating a virtual ecosystem of dissent and chaos. Social media platforms, encrypted messaging apps such as Threema and Element, and diaspora-driven campaigns are being weaponized to incite separatist sentiment. Unofficial Khalistan referendums have been inflated with false participation claims: 127,000 in San Francisco, 55,000 in Calgary, and 37,000 in New Zealand, used not only for propaganda but also as fundraising tools through NGO fronts. Nan, and Pakistan's strategy leans heavily on the deepening nexus between gangsters and Khalistani terror outfits. Operatives like Goldie Brar have claimed responsibility for killings in Russia and California, showcasing a chilling international reach. The assassination attempt on Shromani Akalai Dal Sukhpur Badal near the Golden Temple by Shra, a Pakistan-trained Babbar Khalsa terrorist, is another example of targeted violence backed by decades-old terror linkages. Drone incursions continue to be a critical conduit for cross-border smuggling. In 2024 alone, Punjab recorded 286 such instances involving AK rifles, heroin, IEDs, and even satellite phones. Border districts like Tarn and Ferozepur have emerged as key nodes for these operations. Nananki figures like Gurpatwant Singh Panan have escalated their rhetoric, threatening events such as Pravasi Bharatiya Divas and invoking terror tactics similar to Hamas. From prison, Amritpal Singh has announced the launch of a political party, pledging to declare Khalistan within a year if elected, further blurring the lines between secessionist ideology and democratic posturing. The use of psychological tactics is relentless. The 19 fake threats to Air India in 3 days during 2024, later traced to SFJ's digital disruption campaigns, underscore the new era of keyboard insurgency. Posters glorifying Bindranwale, calls for embassy attacks, and AI-generated narratives about injustice against Sikhs continue to flood diaspora and domestic spaces. Swipe left for next video. And Indian agencies have responded with intensified crackdowns. In 2024, 66 terrorists were arrested, 12 active modules were neutralized, and 1,099 kilograms of heroin was seized. The NIA blocked over 7,500 radical URLs, seized 73 rupees crore from terror-linked scams, and invoked the UAPA to target SFJ operatives' digital and financial assets. Courts have denied bail in key cases, signaling a firm judicial stance. Latest blogs.